Philippine Nurses Association of Bahrain. At the same time, the Philippine Professional Organization Chairman for the year 2020. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, mga kababayan nating OFW ng Bansang Bahrain, sa mga nasa trabaho ngayon, at sa mga nasa kanilang bahay. Isang mapagpalang gabi sa inyong lahat, lalong-lalo na sa mga nanonood sa live FB webinar, 10 ng mga mahal natin na pamilya sa ating bansang Pilipinas. Ngayong gabi po ay handog ng Aster Group of Clinics, good idea, ang makakapanayam natin na si Dr. Lezel Mahinay, isang dalubhasang manggagamot ng Aster para talakayin ang mga paraan kung papaano palalakasin ang ating resistensya at maging fit sa panahon ng COVID-19 outbreak. Sa ating panauhin, magandang gabi, Doktora.
Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat at sa inyong mga manonood. Ako ay si Dr. Lezel. Bago natin talakayin ang mga paraan para palakasin ang ating resistensya, dapat malaman muna natin kung ano ang coronavirus. So, ang coronavirus is a virus, hindi ito bacteria, hindi ito fungal, na nagpagdulot ng sakit sa mga hayop at tao. Sa tao, maraming uri ang coronavirus na nagbibigay ng sakit. Before, meron tayong tinatawag na Middle East Respiratory Syndrome or MERS na nagsimula noong 2012 na kumalat mula sa Kingdom of Saudi Arabia na nanggagaling mula sa Jordan. Ang pangalawa naman noong 2002, yung tinatawag na SARS na nanggaling naman sa China noong 2002 na may sintomas na parang tulad ng flu. At sa ngayon, ang pinakabago na nagsimula sa Wuhan, China noong November 2019 ay yung pinakasikat na virus ngayon, yung COVID-19.
Saan nga ba nanggaling ang COVID at bakit siya tinawag na corona?
So, ang corona or COVID, dahil yun sa like yung when you look at the microscope, it is like it's showing like crown or corona sa Tagalog. Kaya tinawag siyang coronavirus. So, most of the time, ang coronavirus ay nagagaling ito sa hayop, tapos natatransmit ito sa tao. And then, from tao to tao, nagkakaroon ng transmission ng sakit.
Paano nakukuha ang corona? Ang COVID?
So, ang COVID, actually, nakukuha ito pag natatransmit ito from tao to tao pag sa pamamagitan ng droplet. For instance, umubo ka, nag-sneeze ka, yung droplet na yon ay nagkakaroon ng na ito-transmit sa ibang tao. So, very important na meron tayong tamang etiquette pag umuubo tayo. So, for instance, pag umuubo tayo, dapat nakamask tayo, nakatakip tayo, or hindi tayo dapat nakaharap sa tao kasi pwedeng matransmit ang virus na to. Kaya mayroon tayong tinatawag na social distancing na like around 6 feet. So, pwede itong magkaroon ng contamination also kung umubo kayo, yung virus na yon napunta sa handkerchief, sa surface, tapos nahawakan mo bigla at napunta sa mukha, sometimes Hindi natin alam na nakamot pala natin ang ulo natin, nakamot natin ang ating bibig. Yun ang paraan kung bakit napupunta ito sa atin.
Ano-ano po ang mga sintomas ng COVID?
So, Benny, ang simptomas ng COVID, tatlong uri ito. Yung una, pwedeng asymptomatic na tinatawag. Ibig sabihin ng asymptomatic, wala kang symptoms. Parang wala kang nararamdaman, pero na-expose ka na pala sa taong may COVID. Yun yung tinatawag na asymptomatic. Yung pangalawa naman, yung mild symptomatic. Ito yung malakas ang resistensya, pero meron siyang konting ubo, konting lagnat, hindi hirap sa paghinga. Ang pangatlo, Benny, ito yung kinakatakutan ng lahat ng tao. Ito yung severe symptomatic, para ito sa mga taong may underlying medical conditions. Yung may diabetes, yung may mga cancer, uncontrolled hypertension, immunocompromised, sila yung madaling kapitan ng sakit at pag kumapit ito sa kanila, medyo severe ang symptoms at kailangan pa nilang i-admit sa hospital.
Ano ang incidence ng bawat tao na magkakaroon ng severe symptoms ng COVID, Doktora?
According sa WHO, one out of 6 na mga tao na merong ubo-sipon, pag immunocompromised ito, pwede kang magkaroon ng severe symptoms na kailangan i-admit sa hospital.
Sino-sino ang mga nagkakaroon ng malulubhang sakit o yung mga tinatawag na risk groups or vulnerable groups?
So, the vulnerable patients, ito yung mga mahina ang resistensya, immunocompromised. It could be like those elderly people, elderly patients, pregnant patients, sometimes like infants, or those with severe respiratory syndrome. However, for like minor symptoms lang naman, yung may ubo-sipon at malakas ang resistensya nila, 80% will recover.
So,
without any symptoms, like supportive management lang po. Ibig sabihin, iinom ng maraming water, yung water therapy.
Water therapy.
Okay. Yung cough syrup, tamang pagtulog, tamang pagkain, tamang exercise.
Paano natin may iwasan ang COVID, Doktor?
Ang COVID naman kasi, di ba meron tayong person-to-person transmission? Okay? So, hindi naman ito pupunta sa bahay natin pag hindi siya dinadala. So, ang pinaka-importante dito is like yung cough etiquette, proper hygiene. Yung proper hygiene, kailangan matuto tayong magkaroon ng handwashing. I think na-promote na yan sa lahat ng mga tao. Lahat ng mga tao aware na paano gumawa ng handwashing. And then, kung may ubo, dapat nakamask kayo. And then, kung hindi maganda ang pakiramdam, mas mabuti na lang po siguro na manatili tayo sa bahay. Magsa-self-quarantine tayo. And then, pwede na tayong lumabas if ever magaling na tayo. And dapat malinis tayo sa ating bahay. So, importante na meron tayong alcohol or like yung sanitizer na pwede natin gamitin.
So, paano natin mapapalakas ang ating sarili para mapalakas ang resistensya laban sa COVID?
Sa ngayon, Benny, lahat ng tao nagsasuffer sa psychological stress. Hindi lang po dahil sa medical issues dala ng COVID. So, very important, lalo ng mga naka-quarantine, na dapat ayusin nila ang kanilang plan sa buhay, lalo na everyday. For example, instead na nasa bahay lang, walang ginagawa, nag-iisip, naka-monitor sa mga nangyayari sa mundo dahil sa COVID, dapat lang natin na maging active din tayo. So, habang nasa bahay tayo, wala na tayong excuse na hindi magkaroon ng exercise kasi before, maraming ginagawa, maraming trabaho, wala tayong time para mag-exercise. So, at least, instead of watching too much like movies, at least tama yung pag-prepare natin sa ating food na masustansya, tamang exercise, at konting panood din ng movie kung kailangan. Pero sa ngayon kasi, ang mga tao din, meron din silang financial crisis dahil sa COVID. So, pwede natin gamitin ang ating time para magkaroon ng additional income. Pwedeng online. Gamitin natin ang ating nalalaman kasi sa ngayon digital na, so pwede tayong mag-invest or gumawa ng paraan para kumita, okay? And then kung kailangan ng help, yung mga tao na nagsasuffer sa depression because of COVID, dahil nawala ng work, nagkaroon ng matinding kalagayan dahil nagkaroon ng cough and colds, tapos may underlying medical issues pa, pwede naman tayong tumawag sa ating medical doctor, or kung suspect siya talaga na COVID, meron tayong mga helpline na pwedeng tumulong sa atin. Sa Bahrain ngayon, ini-emphasize nila ang tumawag ng 444, lalo na yung may history ng travel, or may close contact sa mga may sakit na may hinihilalang may COVID.
Meron na po bang, Dr. Lezel, meron na po bang treatment ang COVID?
Sa ngayon, Benny, at sa inyong lahat, wala pa tayong proven na treatment para sa COVID according to WHO. So yung mga panlaban lang natin ngayon, palakasin ang ating resistensya. It could be our physical, our mental, our psychological aspect. Sa ngayon, yung vaccines, ongoing pa ang test. Pero darating din tayo dyan. So that is for the prevention. Pero sa treatment, wala pang proven na treatment. Pwede tayong mag-supplement, yung mga vitamins, tamang ehersisyo para maiwasan yan.
Maraming salamat, Doktora, sa inyong magagandang mga payo sa ating mga kababayan, lalo na sa mga nawalan rin ng trabaho at naging biktima ng tinatawag nating COVID-19. Bago tayo magtatapos po, isang panghuling salita at payo sa ating mga kababayan na nanonood ngayon, at higit sa lahat pati na rin yung mga mahal natin sa buhay na naiwan natin sa Pilipinas.
Sa ngayon, dapat maging strong tayo. It is like a temporary thing. Tandaan natin sa ngayon, hindi lang medical and physical wellness ang importante. Very important ngayon ang psychological aspect. Lalo na sa ngayon, nakatutok tayo masyado sa nangyayari sa mundo. And yung pagtutok natin, nagkakaroon tayo ng fear and anxiety. So, sometimes we need a break. We need a break for everything. Kailangan lang natin mag-focus sa ating mga sarili. Dapat magkaroon tayo ng positive outlook sa life natin. At tandaan natin, lilipas din ito. And be well informed and stay strong. Kaya natin to. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat.
There is some questions we would like to take from the online audience. Doctor, if we can ask you some questions on English from the online audience. The first question is how to increase immunity power during this COVID-19. Probably you have spoken, but this is in English. The audience wants to hear.
Okay. So, Our immunity, it depends on the way we handle ourselves. For instance, we should have a proper sleep, proper nutrition, proper exercise, and we should have proper outlook. That is the most important because most of the people are now depressed because they lost their jobs, their finances. So it's very important that not only the physical but the mental and psychological stress should be addressed.
Doctor, the next question is, I am asthmatic and very prone to cold due to dust allergies. Can you help me? What should I do to build my immunity?
So in that instances, for asthmatic, they have their own maintenance. Most of the time, the maintenance, it could be like steroid. So yeah, you are right. The immunity would be decreased compared to normal people without asthma. So how to increase your immunity? The first thing is to have proper sleep, proper nutrition. If inshallah the vaccine will be available soon, you should take the vaccine. But you should also continue your maintenance and try to avoid mingling with people, especially if they have a cough and colds, because you will easily get it.
Doctor, the next question is someone who is a heavy smoker and he says that there is smoker's cough. So should he be bothered with the smoker's cough and check for coronavirus, or just carry on thinking that it is the smoker's cough?
That is like a question that is kind of difficult to answer because first of all, we have to do lifestyle modification first. So I know you are with smoking for so long. The first thing you have at least gradually stop the smoking, okay? And for instance, if you feel like you have cough, recent cough, recent shortness of breath, recent fever, it is also good to check with our 444 so that you will be directed what to do if you need to test or not. Because the only thing to know if you have COVID is to do the check. But there are parameters that should be checked. The one that I mentioned, if you are having shortness of breath, like high-grade fever, and cough, and history of travel and exposure to people with suspected COVID disease, it is also a must to have it checked.
Another question, doctor. Because of having too many ice creams, I have got cold and mild cold. Now I am worried if that's corona. What's the probability? Please help.
So we know that coronavirus is now it's a dreaded disease right now, but it is also known that there are other viruses like anidovirus, retrovirus that can cause common colds. So of course we have to, as much as possible, avoid the triggers that are known, such as eating cold and sweet.
Okay, so there is another question, that how long can a body remain immune to a virus?
Actually, we are not immune. Sad thing. We don't. There is no we are prone to the viruses if our immune system is down. So anybody who is healthy is actually prone to the virus. So the most important there is to prepare yourself, to boost your immunity.
Okay, and there is another question that is corona airborne? Is it airborne?
So right now the mode of transmission is debatable. Most of the data, it is actually droplet, close contact. It is not yet confirmed that it is airborne, but they want to have a test, like they have to prove it that it's also airborne.
Okay, and because of corona, I'm washing my hands more than usual, because of which my hands have become dry. But my fear for corona is increasing day by day. Is it my psychological feeling?
Yeah, sad to say, actually, that is one of uh, the conditions right now. So most of the people right now, they are not really sick with the COVID. Most of the time, majority of them, they are sick because of psychological. So if you need some help, we have some helpline that you can tap on. You can also call us for advice. But for your for the side effect of having hand washing too much, you can use some cream to prevent that dryness. Any type of cream at all.
And the last question I can see, doctor, is sources say that the children are less vulnerable to the effects of coronavirus, but they can still be infected. Why does the coronavirus affect children differently from adults?
Actually, right now there are news that children are also affected because technically their immune system is also low. Same like with the older people. We have reports already, but it is not confirmed that some infants already died of corona. So if you have younger children, older people, even healthy people, we just need to follow that protocol. That protocol is social distancing, you have to do.
And someone says that more without doing online transaction, if more is by cash payment, if he or she is using cash payment, then is there more chance of getting corona because of using more cash payment, less of online?
So yeah, we know that this corona can be transmitted through the fomites. But if you want to protect yourself, you can wear masks, like gloves, okay? And you have to be very careful the way you handle it, okay? After using the gloves, you have to throw it away. Do not use it like from one place to another. You will go with the gloves because you are just transferring the fomites to your money, to your things. So the risk is there, but we have to be very cautious with what we are doing. But I think everybody is very cautious right now. They know how to do precautions, proper precautions, protections.
And apart from hand sanitizers, are there any other homemade solutions which we can use?
Actually, we are using soap and water. That is less expensive and it is available in our house.
And does yoga help?
Yes, I do agree. Yoga help for those people who are depressed. Because most of the patients actually they are looking at the mortality rates. They are looking at the mortality rates thinking that they will be the next person to die. So with this, yoga, any type of relaxation exercises, I think can help in terms of psychological problems. Thank you very much.